coming up in this read. They know you're getting too close to finding out the truth of who they actually are as a person. And every time you get close to that truth, another drama is invented. Hi Cancers, let's get into your October love reading. Please do go check out my description box and my pinned comment below for any information that you need about me, the decks that I'm using, or the private readings as well. Please don't take anything too personally, okay, because this is a general read, so only some of this could apply to you, especially if you are cross-watching. So you fit it how it applies, if it applies at all. Okay. As always, please do respect the tarot. It does take time for the messages to come out. Your patience is greatly appreciated. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, Cancers, what's going on for you? What's this one? Reunion of Souls. It's beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck is duality. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini placements in your own chart. Duality, the yin and the yang, the positive and the negative, the light and the dark. It's looking at life for what it really is. It's not seeing all of the negative and it's not seeing all of the positive, but it's all about recognizing that both exist at the same time. And yeah, just recognizing both, but getting stuck on neither. Duality. We live in a dualistic universe. Reunion of souls. Okay. So this feels like a very important connection that you've got on your hands here, Cancers. Very important for your growth. But there is something to do with the way that the tree, see that branch? I don't know why I'm being kind of forced to look at the way that the tree's pointing. It's like your future. So a connection that is very, very important for your future. The reunion of souls. This is also about potentially a soulmate connection, right? Now, we've all got lots of different types of soulmates. We get karmic connections as well. So it's up to you, right? With this being a general read, you will know what type of soulmate it is that you're dealing with, okay? As I said, we have lots of different types of soul contracts, which this card is about. It's about soul contracts with people. Whether they're positive or negative. Do you remember that? Do you remember that energy? The duality. Whether they're positive or negative depends on who we are, who they are, and what your experience is like with them. Okay. In fact, I'm going to keep this card out because there is something really important about a specific connection, right? Now, either a soul contract is coming to its end. So a soul contract has been complete. That doesn't have to be a negative thing. Or a soul contract is about to begin. Okay, so we're going to start pulling your cards and we'll find out more about this energy and we'll find out exactly what this is that's going on. Okay. All right, so with this particular deck, as you can see, it is... it's a bit too big for my hands. I have trimmed down this deck as much as I can, but of course it's still quite still on the large side. So what I need to do with this deck is I need to cut it and then we're going to pull, okay, after 3 shuffles. There we go. Right. So you've got ancestors, remembrance, High Priestess or High Priest, responsibility, and Book of Shadows, secret. At the bottom of the deck is stability with staff, and hex, banishment, earth, grounding, witch's hat, power. Okay, right. The first thing I'm going to cover is somebody has been abusing their power, okay, with the hex and the power. I don't think it's you, Cancer. I don't think it's you. Someone around you, someone that you're dealing with, or someone that you stopped dealing with. It could well be that karmic, right? You've kept yourself grounded and stable throughout whatever it was that they were doing to you, right? You've not allowed it to throw you off course. You've not allowed it to bother you, right? Now, this could also be you doing a banishment ritual on someone. There's something else in this card. What is that? That's it. There's a weird shape in this card that I've only just noticed. It's up there, right? And I thought at first, oh, it looks like a turnip. And then I'm like, no, it looks like a face. 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth. It looks like a face. And then I'm like, no, it looks like a heart. Okay. And then I saw the ass. And when I saw the ass, I heard, you can kiss my ass. Right? So, are you doing something here, Cancers? Are you doing like a banishment ritual on somebody specific who was abusing their power, who was sending you nasty shit in your direction, and you're like, oh fuck no, I'm not putting up with that, bitch, you can kiss my ass? So you've done some kind of banishment ritual, right? And again with that staff as well. That's actually really quite funny. You see with that 5-pointed star, the pentagram on the ring, it means protection, and you've got it there again. So somebody wears a ring just like that for protection, and it's working. It is working. It is keeping you protected. Remembrance, responsibility, and secret. Book of Shadows. Yeah, so someone is an active practitioner, definitely, especially with all of that we've just seen as well. Lovely to see that someone is not abusing their power, and they're only using it to remove stuff and for protection. Right, that is really lovely to see. It's also very rare to see that as well, because you know when someone's got this amount of power, I can understand that it would be really tempting to use it for maleficent means, right? But I can see clearly for the Cancerian collective that I'm speaking to, you're definitely not doing that. You're doing it purely for protections and removals, which is absolutely the responsible thing to do. You're keeping within the laws of the universe as well. You're being respectful. You're being respectful to your abilities. You're being respectful to your ancestors, and you're being respectful to the laws of the universe. All good so far. Fantastic. Some of you might need to burn some copal. You know the resin, copal resin. You might want to burn copal resin as food for your ancestors, as gifts for your ancestors, okay? As like offerings to them. Copal resin, right? Okay. What else have you got for us, please, for the Cancerian collective? So what I'll do, Cancers, I'm going to clarify these as well with the tarot. So we're going to pull six cards. We're going to pull 9 cards in total with the oracles, and then we'll start diving deeper into the energy with the tarot. Okay, right. Trapped. Now, funnily enough, That card's been coming out quite a lot already this month, okay? I think we have pretty much seen that in Aries, Taurus and Gemini's read already. And now we're seeing it in your read. It's one of those energies that is being really, really persistent throughout the month of October. It's that trapped, okay? Someone feeling like they are stuck. I feel, though, that this has got a very, very, very different meaning when it comes down to your energy, because your energy feels completely different. And it feels really good compared to more recently, okay? Under there you've got message, fragments and vision. Okay. That feels like a distraction. That combination, I don't know why, Cancers, it feels like somebody is trying to distract you from what it is that you're supposed to be doing. It could be gossip, it could be slander, it does feel like it's something not necessarily malicious, but it is manipulative. And it feels like somebody is trying to distract you away from your current path. It's like they're finger pointing towards somebody. They're trying to get you to look in someone else's direction so that you'll stop looking at what it is that you're supposed to be focused on. Do you know what I mean? There's a distraction technique being used here. Okay, trapped, the moon, and denial. Not everything is within reach. Don't get caught up in wanting to reach your goal too soon. Patience is required. Your instincts and intuition will lead you through the darkness. Look beyond the obvious to see the truth. Yeah, so that's where I was picking up that manipulative energy from then. Mind when I took a look under the deck and I said, look, something feels a bit weird. Someone's trying to distract you via gossip. It feels like they're laying a trap. Now we know why that one feels different. You need to be really careful with tarot and oracles, because it's not just the base message that you're supposed to be taking. It's the energy that you can feel around that particular card as well. That gives you a direction of which way the message is actually leaning. Okay. So that's why I said straight away, like, we've seen this multiple times already this month, but it does feel different in your energy. Cancer, someone's trying to lay a trap. They're trying to lay this trap for you in the hope that you're going to walk straight into it. Are they fucking thick or what? Like, are they really that stupid? Are they? I think they might be. Because your energy is coming out as the high priest or the high priestess, right? You're the furthest thing from stupid you could possibly get. Ridiculously intuitive. It's like you can see through people like they're made out of glass, and they're trying to lead you into a trap. What planet are they actually on? You have access to secrets and knowledge that comes straight from spirit. Universal secrets. Knowledge that not everybody is privy to, right? You might not speak on it, but just because you don't speak on it, it doesn't mean to say that you don't have these abilities, right? They're very much here. They're very much active. Someone's trying to lead you into a trap. They're hoping that you're going to fall for it. Your instincts and your intuition will lead you through the darkness. You're dealing with someone who is very, very dark, very, very calculative, very manipulative. But you know this already because you felt it about them already. Look beyond the obvious to see the truth. So they're not giving you the full picture. So you see, with this little distraction tactic that we've uncovered in your energy, they're giving you half-truths. Just half, like, not even a half a truth. They're giving you like a quarter of the truth. And they're hoping that you're going to bite. Patience is required. Don't get caught up in wishing to reach your goal too soon. Yeah. It's a weird energy, but as I say, we're gonna go back over the top of all this anyway with the tarot, and we will get deeper into this, okay? You're needing answers on what this is, who this person is, why are they so bothered about, because you're getting too close to the truth. You're getting too close to the truth on something, and it's making them sweat. So that's why the distraction tactic, that's why they're bothered about what it is that you're paying attention to. Right, I understand that perfectly. Okay. Right, it's the same deal again as with that purple deck. This deck is a bit difficult to handle. It's really thick cardstock. And because the cardstock is so thick, it's not very responsive. So just as you can see everything on camera, you can see that I'm not cheating on anything. I'm just taking the messages as fresh as they come, okay? Helpless and hopeless. Well. Do you know what? I used to work with a Cancerian woman, and she is absolutely lovely. I really do look up to her. And I know of another amazing Cancerian, and she's actually a Cancer Leo cusper. And again, she is the most beautiful and beautiful-natured, kind-hearted woman I've ever met. And I would hate to think that either of these two beautiful Cancerian women are going through what I'm seeing in this read. Like, that would make me angry, because they are absolutely adorable people. Helpless and hopeless, believe and succeed, and third eye chakra. Cancers, never, ever, ever underestimate the power of your own intuition. This feels like somebody is wanting to make you feel helpless and hopeless. Someone is trying to put you in this frame of mind where you're sitting there questioning yourself, doubting how you can achieve this, that, and the next. It's like they're filling your head of shit that isn't even true. Can you tell us about this helpless and hopeless, please? Why is this here in Cancerian's energy? Why is helpless and hopeless here, please? Oh, King of Swords. That is one cold. I'm trying not to, Cancers, I am trying so hard not to swear in your reading, but this is one cold motherfucker. That's someone who couldn't care less about how you feel. What? Three of Swords in the Hierophant. Just as I said, that's... Do you remember when I said be careful with tarot? Because you need to feel out the energy, as well as what the card means. What the card means is just one part of the message. You have to feel out the energy that comes out with it. And I said, word for word, that's one cold mother... who doesn't care how you feel. And then straight away, your Three of Swords has come out. Broken promises. Leading you down the garden path. Future faking. Blaming everybody else for their problems. Oh yeah, I had to let you down on this thing, that thing, and the next thing. I couldn't keep my promise with you with such and such because of someone else. Oh. Making you feel isolated, making you feel like you've got no other choice but put up with this bullshit. That's what this is. Because if you believed in yourself, you would succeed. Or if you believed in yourself just that wee bit more, you would succeed. This cold person knows that. They know it. That's the person who's trying to keep you distracted, who's trying to lead you into that trap. Speaking of trap, thank you, 10 of Cups. Could be trapping you into a family situation. Could be trapping you by saying to you, you will never be happy with anybody else. I'm the best that you're gonna get. It's that kind of thing. Wow, someone's dealing with a straight up narcissist here. You can tell us more about trapped and 10 of Cups, please. For Cancers. That was a bit brutal the way that their cards came out then. The 2 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. It's like... it's a weird vibe. Because it's like there's people gossiping about you behind your back. I'll show you. It's you see the woman in the blue dress. She's got quite a smug look on her face. It's that smug look of, I know something that you don't. There's communication as well. Yeah, there's people gossiping about you behind your back. It's like they think that you don't know. They honestly think that you don't know the bullshit that they're saying about you behind your back. When you actually do know. You know word for word, even though you're not actually there, you still know word for word everything that they have bullshitted about behind your back. I'm feeling the energy of somebody being triangulated here as well. I'm feeling a strong vibe of, you see that King of Swords individual, the really emotionally distant person, the one who doesn't care about your feelings. They are telling some of you such and such was saying this, that, and the next about you behind your back, when they actually weren't. So they could be setting you up against your friends, setting you up against your family, just setting you up against people in general, just to cause shit. They're trying to isolate you so that you become confused about who it is that you're supposed to trust, who it is that you cannot trust. That they're muddying your waters, basically. Muddying your waters so that they're hoping that you will feel that they are the only person that you can depend upon. That's isolation. That's what your trap is. That's the trap that they're trying to lead you into. So your discernment and your intuition is going to be very, very much required over the next couple of weeks, okay? Because remember, again, you're only being told a quarter of the truth. That's right, enough with that moon. The truth is ever so slightly just out of your reach, like. So give this some time, and the truth in its entirety will be revealed to you, right? So with this is about your temper. Try and keep calm, right? Stay in control of your emotions. Do not buckle under this pain and disappointment of finding out that that certain individual, I don't know how to say it in a nice way. I don't think there is a nice way to say it. They're a lying piece of shit, right? So try not to get angry when you find when you find evidence of that. Okay, stay in control of your emotions. Detach as well. So that's number 11. So that would be justice. Okay, it would be justice. So detach. The thing is as well, Cancers, with anybody who is going to believe gossip, rumours and slander, they're not worth your time anyway, right? They're not worth you putting any energy towards. So don't worry about wasting your time trying to convince these people that have been lied to of the fact that they have been lied to. Okay, just don't waste your time. All right. And then crown chakra. It says your link with the universe, the infinite and your higher consciousness, the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight and total well-being. Yeah. So your crown chakra, that's your 7th chakra, right? It deals with issues of understanding, cosmic energies, cosmic consciousness, enlightenment as well. It can be blocked by ego attachment, right? So you're gonna be required to disconnect from your ego attachment, which is the concern in this particular context of what's going on in your energy. Your ego attachment that you need to disconnect from is your concern about what other people may say, think, or like what they think that they know about you, right? Because at the end of it all, you trying to convince them that they're wrong and that you've been lied about, that's not going to be a worthwhile use of your time. Okay, it is drama. At the end of the day, it's all petty, nasty drama that is designed to stop you from getting too close to the truth. And if you remember me saying that, so what is the truth? Well, the truth to the situation is some of you are associating yourselves with this King of Swords. You think that you can trust them, when in actual fact, that's the last person on the fucking planet that you should be trusting. They know you're getting too close to finding out the truth of who they actually are as a person. And every time you get close to that truth, another drama is invented. Something else happens that keeps you distracted, that pulls you into drama and bullshit, and then you have to deal with that instead. Now that's a karmic connection if ever I heard of one, and that's the karmic relationship that is coming to an end. Now bear in mind, yes, these are love readings, but there are lots of different types of love, okay? You're heading towards true love. True love comes when you least expect it. Once this karmic cycle has been closed out with that person, you're going to walk straight into true love. True unconditional love, where you're not going to get any of these silly little mind games and manipulation tactics. None of that. Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows, so use your discernment with that one. Okay? Because there can be a lot of crossovers as well between an intense connection and a narcissistic relationship. Okay? So stay on the ball. Obstacles. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. It's beautiful. Problem-solving mentality, and cherish your relationship and dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. Yeah. So I feel that this is indicating you might well have been making excuses for that person as well. Right. Now it's gotten to the point where you're kind of running out of excuses because their behaviour is just becoming more and more erratic, more and more dangerous as well. What else, please, for Cancers? Okay, can I have one more, please, for Cancer Collective? Thank you. Love. Get some, give some. It'll cheer your ass up. And you've got make better fucking choices under there as well. Yeah. So this person knows that you could do better. You can do better. This person knows that they're a karmic. They know it. And they're waiting for you to figure it out. You are loved. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body's pissed at you. And don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards. But the question is, who put they thoughts in your head in the first place, Cancers? I'm telling you, as soon as this karmic cycle ends, you're going to be hot-footing it straight towards your true love, where you're legit going to be able to overcome obstacles together, where you're going to feel that intensity in a positive way, rather than it being a negative, okay? Right, so you could be dealing with Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, or Pisces. Let's get 12 letters and see what we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that. 12 exactly on the nose. Right. So you've got T, W, V, P, T, M, V, Q, K, O, Y, and B. Some of you have ended up with a boy when you wanted a man. Some of you ended up with a man-child. We've got toy. There could be a toy boy. Somebody's got a toy boy. Someone's toying with you. Yes, they are, because they're trying to lead you into a trap. So they're toying with you. They're playing with you. It is like they've got this image in their head that they can just maneuver people around however they see fit, you know, using people like a toy. We've got mob. So I'm getting like an imagery of a group of bullies with that one. Like you being mobbed by a group of bullies. That's who these idiots are, who believe the bullshit of that person. They're just a mob. They're not able to think for themselves. A yob. So that's a very like low vibe group then. You know, like the types who go around smashing up bus stops and smashing up shop windows and just being a yob in general. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the mentality of these individuals. We've got bot. A bot. Something to do with a website? It's like if you've got a website, then your website might have been attacked by bots. Like they've orchestrated for these botters to come and, I don't know, like DDoS you or some shit. Like, say for example, you expect, because you normally get a set amount of orders a month or something, and all of a sudden like your orders have gone from this amount to 0 in like the space of a week, and you're like, what the hell's happened? It's because they've done something to your website. We've got a name. We've got Tom. I think we saw that already, didn't we? And I said tomboy. Oh no. No, I didn't. That was a toy boy. So somebody could be a tomboy. They could be called Tom. We've also got Tommy as well. I'm seeing KO. Knockout. You're a knockout, Cancer. You're a knockout. And if only you could see that. If only you could see that you were a knockout. But you might not believe it though, especially if that person has been filling your head full of shit. Making you feel like you're ugly or something. Do you know what I mean? When you're actually a knockout. Okay, so I am going to have to leave that one there, Cancers. If there's any messages that you can intuitively pull from those letters, then ultimately that's what you have to run with, okay? So, you know, I do encourage everybody to use their own gifts and see if they can spot any messages for themselves within that, okay? But yeah, that is what I have for you, Cancers. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is more catered towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.